Well, hey there, folks. Out driving the 2015 F150 Super Crew Platinum here. I just got done with all my maintenance on it. I changed all the fluids and the entire drivetrain, everything. Put new serpentine belts on it. Changed the spark plugs. Changed the coolant antifreeze. Did a whole bunch more maintenance, probably just any type of preventative maintenance at all I did to it. As soon as I buy a vehicle, whether it's been done or not, I like to go through it and do it all again. And yeah, just like the last truck, I did waste some, perfectly good gear oil in the rear end and some perfectly good synthetic engine oil and probably some transmission fluid, but it's peace of mind for me, and I know exactly what's in it now. But we're just out cruising on the highway here. This here's the factory LED lights that come with the Platinum here. They work pretty good. Those are the low beams. Yep, you always got someone that's got to pull out in front of you, huh? At least they're getting up to speed, it looks like. But yeah, these lights work pretty well. You can see I got 165 miles left on this tank, and it's about at a quarter of a tank, so that lets you know how big of a fuel tank we have on here. We've got the extended range factory upgraded 36-gallon fuel tank on here, so that gets you some pretty good range. I used ForeScan to turn all my temperatures on there above the little gauges there. Turned on the coolant temperature and the transmission temperature there. So not only do you just see the little gauge there, but you actually see the numbers. That was real easy to do, a ForeScan. And I also used ForeScan to turn on Bambi mode. That's where when you turn your high beams on, your fog lights will still stay on. So I enabled that, enabled those digital temperatures there. And I also changed the turn signal, because from the factory, if you just barely tap it, you get three flashes. I enabled it to 5. And when you have a trailer hooked up, that'll automatically go to 7. That's just if you just barely tap the turn signal stalk. If you click it, then of course it'll stay on. So I did those 3 ForeScan mods, and there's one more I did. I don't know, I'm having trouble remembering what it is, but yeah, there's one more I did. I did a total of 4 of them. But boy, she seems like a real nice truck. I like how everything lights up here on the steering wheel. At nighttime, you got the ambient lighting all throughout the truck. These Fords have had this for a long time, but I believe in 2020 they got rid of it. People were upset, but yeah, it's got it in the back. It's got it. I've got it turned down kind of low, but you can go on here on your screen and you can totally adjust it any color and any brightness or dimness you want. Here's the big hill we drive up to get home here. Can't really see it at nighttime. I'll just hit resume on the cruise control. Here's a good time to try out the high beams. Here's the highs. But they're definitely adequate for being factory LEDs, that's for sure. Yeah, being a Platinum, even though it's a 2015, it's 10 years old. It's got all the safety nannies on it. The steering wheel will vibrate when it senses you're, running over the lane there. I have the auto lane. I guess it actually keeps you in the lane. I have that turned off, but Yep, it'll keep you in the lane if it senses you're going out. And it has heated seats, cooled seats, massaging seats. The truck will parallel park itself. I haven't tried that, but I know it will. It's got automatic high beams. What else does it have? It has so much stuff on it, it's unreal. I don't know if I said heated steering wheel. I haven't tried that yet, but I know it has a heated steering wheel. And oh yeah, it'll automatically brake too. It has adaptive cruise control. So like if we were driving around and a vehicle in front of me suddenly hit its brakes and I had the cruise control on, the truck will brake. I found that out one day when someone pulled down in front of me. I had cruise on, and I was just getting ready to hit the brakes, and just before I did, I was like, "What the heck? This thing brakes for you?" But yep, it'll stop for you too. We'll have to see how many of those safety nannies I want to leave on and how many I turn off. You can also adjust the sensitivity in all of them. Yeah, it's. I'm sure it has a lot more than that. Those are just some of the things I'm naming here. But it's definitely it's loaded up. It's got a lot of features and probably got a lot of stuff to potentially break and have to repair in the future. It does have the 5-liter Coyote V8. That's the only engine I would even consider in a used F-150. And the reason I got the 15, I wanted a 15 to extremely early 18. Those are the only 3 years I was interested in. That way I could get the Coyote V8 and have it be in its simplest form, before we got too new with the cylinder deactivation and direct injection and, having a wet belt, driving the oil pump and stuff like that. I figured, being a little bit older would be better. You have an actual chain driving your oil pump, no cylinder deactivation, no direct injection, just, regular twin port injection. I also did not want an early 10R80 10-speed transmission. They've just had way too many issues with them. So I wanted to stay with the 6R80. That's a tried and true 6-speed transmission. I really liked it in my 2012 F150 Platinum. So I know that's a really good transmission. And I definitely did not want a 3.5 EcoBoost. And I did not want an early 2.7 EcoBoost. If I were ever to go buy one of these trucks brand new off the lot, like a 2025, which I wouldn't, but if for some reason I did, I would probably still go with the Coyote. But depending on what I was going to do with it, I don't think I would shy away from the 2.7 EcoBoost. I know that is a solid, well-built, well-constructed engine. It's built more like a diesel than a gasoline engine. Yes, it has direct injection and 2 turbos and all the other crazy stuff, but then again, so does the Coyote now. Or it doesn't have the turbos, but it has direct injection and cylinder deactivation and all the other nonsense. But I know that 2.7 is a very well-built engine. It does not share anything in common with the 3.5 EcoBoost. I know the 3.5 is a powerhouse and it can tow like a son of a gun, but I'm just not willing to take a chance on a 3.5. Just way too many issues. They're great until they're not. Cam phasers, timing chain stretches, stretching. Just too many things for me anyway. But that's just my opinion. Anyways. Yeah, this is my second Coyote truck, and seemed like a good, well-balanced power plant. They have plenty of power. This one's 385 crank horsepower, plenty of horsepower. Anyways, folks, we'll catch you next time. Just out for a cruise after doing all the maintenance on the truck. Just heading home.